Good morning, everyone. I'm Hina Fatima from CSE first year. Today, my topic is avalanche photodiode. So first, we'll see about the introduction of avalanche photodiode. An avalanche photodiode is a highly sensitive semiconductor photodiode that exploits a photoelectric effect to convert light into electricity. It is regarded as a semiconductor analog of photomultipliers. It was invented by Japanese engineer Junichi Nishizawa in 1952. APDs have a lot of applications such as laser rangefinders, long range fiber optic telecommunication, quantum sensing for control algorithms, positron emission topography, and particle physics. So, these are some pictures of avalanche photodiode. Now we'll see about the operating principle of avalanche photodiode. First, reverse bias is applied near to breakdown voltage, and this incident light will produce electron hole pairs, and these carriers will travel with their saturation velocity. As this velocity is maximum, the carriers will collide with other atoms, which leads to the generation of new electron hole pairs. So now this new carrier also travels along with initial carrier, and this increase in carrier will lead to the increase in current, and this process of generating more number of carriers is called impact ionization. The basics of avalanche photodiode is it possesses a similar structure to that of the PN or PIN photodiode, and this structure is also similar to that of Schottky photodiode, may also be used, but the use of this version is much less common. The main difference of the avalanche photodiode to other forms of photodiode is that it operates under a high reverse bias condition. So this enables avalanche multiplication of the holes and electrons created by the photon light impact, and also it causes avalanche gain. Now the working of avalanche photodiode. As a photon enters the depletion region and creates a electron hole pair, these charge carriers will be pulled by the very high electric field away from one another, and this velocity will increase to such an extent that when they collide with the lattice, they will create more electron hole pairs, and this process will keep on repeating. So, the avalanche action enables the gain of the diode to be increased many times, and this leads to a greater level of sensitivity. The advantage of avalanche photodiodes is that it has a high level of sensitivity as a result of avalanche gain, high performance, and avalanche photodiode has a fast response time. The picture on the right side shows a graph between the reverse voltage versus the avalanche gain. As you can see, this graph is not linear. Avalanche photodiode disadvantages are it requires a very high operating voltage, and it produces a much higher level of noise than PN photodiode. Avalanche process means that the output is not linear, as you saw in the graph in the previous slide, and it is not as widely used due to low reliability, and it also requires high reverse bias for operation. All these disadvantages makes avalanche photodiode non-reliable. I hope you all have understood about the avalanche photodiode. Thank you.